Hello, good morning. I think we are good to go. Pardon me while whoa, sorry, still trying to figure out this setup I've got going on. I do apologize, it'll be shaky twice. Hello, Tracy, how are you? How's your week? Oh, there we go. Hooray! Oh, it's shaky. Sorry about that. All right. I will be, hello, Kate, hello. Hello, hello. I'm glad your week was good, Tracy. Give me 1 second because I have to set up my computer because last week when I filmed, it was a little bit wonky. The shot was a little wonky and I felt like you couldn't really see what I was doing because I needed my laptop. And I didn't have my laptop because I couldn't find my charger. So I found my charger. I'm really happy about that. Anywho, oh no, it's gonna make me verify. Give me 1 sec, guys. All right. So, thank you for asking, Tracy, or I think it was Kate that asked. My first week at work was very good. Everybody was really nice. It's always weird when it's your first day on the job, you feel like, I don't know, like the new kid in school, basically. But everybody was really nice, and the office where I work is gorgeous. So it's by a lake. And so it was beautiful. It was a beautiful experience. So it was really good. Lots to learn, lots to do, but I'm really happy. And okay, sorry, just pulling up my YouTube channel. Let me know if you're having a brew. I'm having a milky coffee, and I had to go get some milk from the deli, so I was rushing over there. There we are. Hooray! Make sure the sound is off. Ooh, yeah. Ready to go. So today I'm going to be doing all sorts of, ooh, that's a great husband you have there, Tracy. I'm going to make. So I'm going to make a card. I'm going to make, hopefully do a journal entry. And also, so doing some journaling, some card making, and also an ATC sized card, which would be good for pocket mail, pocket letters. So, going to be doing all that. And I'm going to be using one stamp set because I bought this a while ago and I never got to have a play with it. No, my sound is going. That's great. Okay. So my keyboard decided to stop working. Sorry. All right. So I'm having trouble with my laptop. This is the stamp set I'm going to be using. Let's ignore my laptop for now. This is the stamp set I'm going to be using. It's Jane Davenport. It is, that's not A6 size. It's just 4 acrylic stamps. Hello, Sue, Hearts Crafts. Good morning. You're in Chicago. That's wild. Hello, Maria. So happy you could make it. When you're watching the comments on a phone, like they disappear if I don't read them fast enough. So I'm sorry about that. But tell us more about that storm in Chicago. That's scary. Hope you're all right, Sue. So here is the Jane Davenport stamps that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be making a card with these stamps, a journal entry, all sorts. We're just going to do all kinds of crafting. Now this Jane Davenport set I got that at CraftStash. They're currently out of stock. But I will post a few more places after the show. Mary Chang, hello. Oh my goodness, you're in Australia, Mary. So it's really late for you. Thank you for watching. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. talk to you forever because we're like online buddies. Hello, Tom. Hello, hello. Kate asks if there are the makeup range stamps. I don't think this is the Jane Davenport Making Faces collection. It might be, but anyway, it's just such a pretty stamp set, and I've had it for maybe 3 months, and I really wanted to have a play with it, so excited for this. Now, I love to get things that you can kind of like use across formats so that you can use it in journaling, you can use it in card making, but also pocket letters, and planners, because I love it all, guys. I love it all. Okay, so that's the stamp set. I'll have a link for you. I was going to put the link via my laptop, but sometimes my keyboard sticks and it doesn't work. Don't know why, it just decides to sometimes. But that's the stamp set. So pretty. All right. And it also has kind of like this. I like how it has the, like you can do whatever you want with the hair. That's kind of fun. So, all right, let's get stamping. I'm gonna switch the camera down to face the desk, face the coffee table. So this is the part where you have to close your eyes. Close them. Don't get dizzy. And the reason this is so wonky is because this gives me, the way that I switch the camera, it'll give me a chance to still be able to read your comments. So I really need to figure out a better setup soon. All right, you're gonna face the ceiling for just a sec. Hold on, let me switch the camera first. There we go. All right. That was weird. Got a weird comment on my phone. It said something about the orientation. Weird. All right, hopefully everybody's still there. Let me know you're still there and alive. I can't read your comments anymore. Where'd they go? Maria says that she really wants to start journaling, but she hasn't gone very far with it. Tom, what have you been up to? Tell us all the things. Kind of a weird, sorry. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? I hope your migraines are gone. That's probably why you're joining us. You're probably feeling better, so happy about that. All right. Let's get to stamping. So I'm going to start off with the card because I feel like that would be the easiest thing to do. So I have a piece of white watercolor cardstock. Let's trim it down just a hair. So I'm trimming this down so it doesn't look so squarish. And this watercolor cardstock is from this notebook that I have, like this watercolor paper pad that I have. So that's what I'm using. And then for my ink, I'm going to be using Nuvo Hybrid ink in Black Shadow. You have been keeping busy, Tom. Good for you. You're so talented. I'm really happy to see all the work that you've been doing. Okay, so I'm going to be, let's see, which one do we use? Let's go with this one. Thanks for asking, Jennifer. My jet lag is much much better. Oh, it was bad there for a sec. I think Lovey might still be struggling with it just a little bit. Elizabeth, hello. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you found us. All right, I have a feeling I should put down my craft mat so I don't make a mess. Make a mess on my coffee table. So usually I craft either on my coffee table or on the floor. It's just, I don't have a desk. I just never invested in one when we moved. I don't know why. It just didn't seem like a good idea. But anyway, coffee table works. The floor works. I'm happy to work on the floor. All right. Stamping a new stamp for the first time is kind of exciting. So I went with the hybrid ink because I used to use archival all the time, but the hybrid ink gives me the option of doing alcohol marker coloring, which is cool. Let's see. We'll stamp her here. Stamped for the very first time. Ooh, she is so pretty. Look at that. Jane Davenport is amazing. All right. All your comments have disappeared, so... Oh, there we are. Hello. So just cleaning up my stamp. I have this really cool cleaning towel, which my mama gave to me when I went to visit her. She had a box full of these. I think my brother-in-law gave her a box full of these like cleaning rags. Not cleaning rags, but cleaning cloths. And they work really well for stamping, like cleaning your stamps. They're just like those, they kind of feel like staticky. Do you know what I'm talking about? Soft and staticky. So I've been using it to clean my stamps and it's quite good. So I'm really excited about that. And let's do, should we do another face? Yeah, I feel like, no, not for the card. We'll keep it simple for the card. So I have a card blank here. It's the microfiber, yes, microfiber. That's what it's called. Thank you, Kate. That's exactly what it is. So I'm just gonna trim this down so it kind of fits my card a little bit. Just eyeballing it. I want a kind of like a frame around it. So maybe that will work. Now this pattern paper that I'm using, I got from Practical from work. It was just in the kitchen. So it would happen at Practical. They would, like different departments, if they have excess of things, they would put them in the kitchen and then you would just go and have a rummage through all these boxes of like stamps and dies, and since they also do the soft craft magazines like knitting and sewing, there was always like quilting things, knitting stuff, knitting things. I don't know much about knitting or quilting or sewing. Terrible at sewing. All right, that looks good. That's pretty. That's looking real nice. I feel like I'm gonna need a sentiment stamp at some point. So I'm trying to think what sentiment stamp I could use. Let me grab some sentiment stamps. We've got some. So this is where I store my smaller stamps. Ooh, this one. Look at this set from Altenew. That's gorgeous. I love this set. I don't remember where I got it. I think it was from CraftStash. Yeah. So this one is Reasons to Smile. It has a bunch of beautiful, gorgeous sentiments. I love that scripty look. So we will not stamp our sentiment, we're gonna set that aside for just a bit. All right, so what I was doing before the broadcast started, I was just cutting out some of these gorgeous florals from this paper. This I got, again, all this pattern paper was from Practical. So it was just in the kitchen. I don't know where it's from or what it was, but it was up for grabs and it was gorgeous. Look at these beautiful patterns. It might have been from a magazine, maybe? I don't even know if it was one of the Practical magazines, but really happy with those. So I've cut some of those flowers beforehand. So I was just gonna have a play as to where I was going to place my flowers. Maybe give her flower hair. And this is the best part, is just arranging the pieces on your card. I don't know, it just makes me so happy. This is my favorite part of crafting. All right, lots of flowers going on there. That, I think I'll stick with that. I think I'm gonna stick it down. And then we'll trim off the excess. And then maybe add our sentiment stamp up here in this corner. Yep. Maybe give her some rouged cheeks. So I have these water-soluble wax pastels that I found last week, if you remember, if you were watching along. I found these and I was really excited. Forgot I had these, so I want to give her some rouge on her cheeks, so I'm going to grab maybe this pink one. Let me swatch it before I commit. Oh, I keep missing your comments. They keep disappearing on me. I'm really sad about it. That's too pink. I was going more for a red. So let's, oops. I just went like this to put it away. Whoops. Ooh, that's a nice one. Yeah, I think that will do. We'll just put a little bit of color on her cheeks. That's a little much. That's a little too much color. I don't know. Maybe if I go for like a artsy kind of look. Put a little bit on this side. Not sure how I feel about it. It's all right. We will carry on. Okay. So I'm going to use Pritt Stick for this. Yay! I love Pritt Stick. Let me know if you use Pritt Stick too. It just seems so much easier for me. It's so convenient. So glue that down to our card base. I kind of want to add a background to this. Hello, Anne. How are you? Good morning. So happy you could join us. I kind of want to add a background to that, like a colored background, like a little light watercolor wash. So this is my watercolor palette. I think it was a $5 at Michael's. It served me well. I use it quite a bit. I'm gonna go with, like, I want kind of a gray, but not too gray, not too dark. Let's see. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of color with my water brush just around her face, just so it's not so stark on the white. The flowers aren't so stark on the white. Tanya Warward, this is a great dream. Woke up and here you are, Janette. Oh, Tanya, that's so sweet. Thank you. Elizabeth says Michael sounds like crafty heaven. It's amazing. So great, guys. And you know what's even better? Maybe you're not so familiar with Hobby Lobby, which I feel is, I don't want to say it's better than Michael's. It's just different. It seems bigger to me because they have a lot of like home decor, like pre-made home decor stuff. So it's just gorgeous. So Hobby Lobby and Michael's. And also Joann's has some good crafty stuff as well as sewing things. Maria says that she wants to go to America just to go to the craft shops. It's amazing. They are pretty great. Michael's doesn't ship to the UK, Jennifer. I did not know that. Thanks for letting us know. That's not cool. They really should. I think they would just make so much money if they did. Also, there's another shop called Tuesday Morning, which I tried to describe to you last week. I don't think I did a very good job, but they also sell crafty things. And when they have like a crafty aisle. And they have die cutting machines at a really good price, which is cool. All right. Should I dry this with my heat tool? I don't know. To speed up the process. Let's see. Where is my heat tool? It should be here. Nope. Sorry, I'm rummaging through a box behind me. Putting my hand in the box, trying to feel for my heat tool. Nope. That's a phone charger. Where is my heat tool? I don't know where my heat tool is. That's concerning. That kind of concerns me a little bit. Because if I left my heat tool at work, at my old job, I have to go and get it. But I wouldn't have taken it there because I had one there. Anyway, lost heat tool. Let me know if you've ever lost your heat tool. Oh, I'm missing your comments. It's because I was looking for my heat tool. All right, no worries. Let us glue down. This is drying pretty quick. It's mostly dry. Old-fashioned drying. Where is my heat tool though? I see my glue gun. I see the glue gun. I see my long reach stapler, which is the coolest thing in the world. Oh, my heat tool. Yay. Found it. Let me plug it in. Just gonna speed dry this. Elizabeth says there's not enough craft shops in the UK. There should be more. And it's curling because it's hot. It's curling because it's hot, and also the Pritt stick takes a little bit longer to dry. Let's reset this. Hobby Lobby is amazing. Yeah, now if you go to the States, these stores tend to be far from each other because they're kind of competitors, so you won't, it's really hard to find a Michael's next to a Hobby Lobby or a Joann's next to a Michael's, if that makes sense. Because they're competitors, so they try to spread out. But if you're gonna go, there is a special little town called Lake Forest where Sizzix is based, where I used to work, and there's a shopping center there that has a Michael's, a Hobby Lobby, and a Joann's, all within a half-mile radius. The Michael's and the Hobby Lobby, I think, are like pretty much next to each other. They're separated by like 3 shops. So Lake Forest, you head there, you can hit up the Joann's, there's a Hobby Lobby, and a Michael's, excuse me, as well as a Target. And I used to go there. I forget what the shopping center is called. I'll have to look it up. We used to go there when I used to work at Sizzix. We used to head to Michael's or Hobby Lobby when we needed anything. Like if we ran out of adhesive or out of like ribbon, we would go to one of these stores during working hours. So we would get to shop at Michael's and get paid for it. It was the best. So we would go there, and one of the ladies that worked there, I think it was at the Hobby Lobby, she was telling me that a lot of people would travel there from out of state, or just visitors would come, and they would go to that particular shopping center because all of the craft stores were within a half-mile radius. And I think there was also an In-N-Out there, and a Chick-fil-A, and a Target, and I think a C's chocolate. It was like the best shopping center in the world. If you've ever had C's chocolates, they are. I should really take that off before. Sorry. You should really head to that shopping center and try C's chocolates. They are amazing. They're the best thing. All right, so I'm going to pop this flower on here, on her head with some foam tape. Give it a little dimension. I think it looks better now with the gray background. I mean, it could be better. Sometimes I don't know, are you guys a little bit hard on yourselves when it comes to your designs or the things you're making? You're like, this is good, but I probably could be better, but I don't know how to make it better. I feel that way. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure. Now I'm just realizing that I should have, Tracy says that we are our own worst critics. Yes, I agree. So I'm realizing now that when I put the foam tape on, maybe I should have not put the foam tape on yet, or the little flowers that I cut out for my paper, because I need to do my sentiment stamp, and that might hinder my stamping. I didn't think it through, guys. I just started gluing down because it looks so pretty. All right, so we're gonna flip this over, trim off the excess. Excuse me, still battling a cough. I don't know why, but I've been getting colds like once a month, and I'm not happy about it. But when I lived in the States, I would only get a cold like once a year, a really bad cold once a year. I remember this very clearly because I'm like, oh, I only get a cold once a year. Just a weird thing I remember, but now it's like I get them so frequently. I don't know if British like cold strains are different. You guys have cold strains that I'm not used to, and I don't know, I just catch all the colds. Gotta build up my immune system. All right, so there is the card thus far. Looking pretty cool. She looks a little plain, like she could use some color in her face, but I'm scared to add color in case I don't get the right shade that I'm going for. Decisions. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stamp my sentiment, call it a day on that card. Or should I be brave? Pen pastels, Tanya says. Yes. This one? Is that what you're asking about? These are the ones that I used for the colors. Tom says maybe just do her eyes and lips. But I'm scared. What if it just goes wrong? All right. Tom says to be brave, so I'll be brave. Let's go. I kind of need a color that matches that. This color. Maria says that she swears by Manuka honey and lemon in hot water. She hasn't had a cold in months. All right. I'm gonna do it. Thanks for the encouragement. There it goes. Here we go. Being brave. I guess you shouldn't play it safe when it comes to crafting. Just go wild, because I guess I can just do it all over again, right? As Claire Rowlands of Daisy May says all the time, she's like, just go for it. It's just paper if you mess up. Claire Rowlands of Daisy May, if you've never heard of her brand, I highly, highly recommend it. She's amazing. She's so good. Maybe I just needed a different shade of... That is looking good. That's real pretty. Thank you for encouraging me to do that, guys. It's looking good. I'm happy with the lips. I should do her eyes now. Now I'm feeling bold and adventurous. Let's go with, I'll do blue. Blue eyes to match the card base. Also, it doesn't help that this water brush has a weird tip. It's kind of like a flat tip. My other water brushes are gross. They're gross, guys. They got mildewy because I left the water in them like for too long. So they just don't. They're just not pretty. Now I feel like I should do her hair now too as well. But I don't know. I'm happy with this. I'm happy. All right, let's stamp. Put our sentiment over here. I think that's dry. Let's test out our sentiments. See which one fits here. So many sentiments, so let's see. Every lovely word I could possibly think of. You are limited edition. And here you are living despite it all. I don't know how I feel about that sentiment. All right. That looks good there. Let me see if I have a smaller stamping block instead of that big honker. I do. Hooray. Whoops. Put that stamp block right in my swatches. Got a little bit wet. All right. Stamp in this one. And here you are, living despite it all. Maybe it's how you read it, how you perceive the sentiment. Let me know what you think about that sentiment. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's my little cleaning cloth? So I'm going to wipe off this excess here. Because sometimes that will get your card and it won't look as good. Ooh, upside down. Make sure your sentiment is right side up. All right. Not bad. Not bad. And if I had some liquid adhesive, which I don't at the moment, I would add some like sequins to that. Trying to see if I have any self-adhesive gems, rhinestones. I don't see any. Nope. So we'll leave it at that. Cool. So there is... Hello, Karen. How are you? So there's one card. And if I had some liquid adhesive, which, what was I using last week? Oh, I was using the CraftStash PVA glue, which I don't know if it might work on sequins, but it's going to take a long time. So I'll leave it. All right, so there's that. Let's move on to our journal entry, which I think will be really easy to do. For some reason, journaling for me is easier than card making. I feel like it's not as intimidating. I don't know why. Sometimes card making intimidates me. Journaling, not so much. I feel like if you mess up on journaling, you can kind of cover it up more easily. Okay, so this is my traveler's notebook. This is Freckled Fawn. I bought this on Craftelier, I don't know how you say it. It was under $5 because it was like a crazy good sale. Maria says that she's the other way around, that journaling is really intimidating. No, it's not. It's the best. You should try it. But I understand. I see what you mean. So these are my pockets, and I like to just make them kind of like a inspiration board almost. Hello, Emma. So it's a inspiration board kind of, so I put little like things, clips, die cuts, things that inspire me, that'll make me happy to open this. They'll make me happy when I open it and I look at it. So that is my pockets. They're not functional at all. It just has a bunch of cute things to look at. Oh, and Emma, you asked how the job went. It was good. Thank you so much. Went really well. Okay, so I have to pick a journal. So I have a few journals strung in here. So that's one of them. This is another one. So you might notice that some of my journals don't have much writing in them. I don't like my writing, so I avoid using writing. I'll use stamps instead for sentiments or sentiment stickers. Here's some more Jane Davenport things because Jane Davenport is amazing. So I love her stuff. There's some more. Some more of her girls, some more of her faces. So let's pick one of these. This one I did more writing because it was more like documenting my days. I never showed this one. So this is a layout from Hochanda. And these things here that I've added, so like this piece of, like I just stapled in some fabric, and these little die cuts here, and I think this butterfly. All these I found on the floor at Hochanda. They were just, because they do a lot of demonstrations and all sorts, so there's always like weird like rubbish on the floor that I don't know, I just pick up because it's so pretty, or left over from like the demonstrator desk. People will forget like little die cuts in there, so I always grab them and I put them in my journal just kind of like as a memory, like documenting my memories that way. It's like I remember that was from the floor. I found that butterfly on the floor, and that was from a desk, the demonstrator desk. There were some leftover bits in there. So somebody's rubbish, somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure. That is true. Look at that. I'm loving my little cleaning cloth. It looks pretty good, guys. All right. So I'm trying to find a space in my journal, keeping things that I want to add there from friends and whatnot. Oh, there's another one, Jane Davenport as well. Maybe we should stick to Jane Davenport in this notebook. So we'll put some of her stamps over here. We'll do that on this page. All right. So this notebook is from Chelsea Paper Co., which I think you can find it online, Chelsea Paper Co. She does some really good traveler's notebook inserts. Really great quality, as you can see. It is jam-packed. Jam-packed. And it's still holding up pretty good. So great quality notebooks from Chelsea Paper Co. Check it out. I think it's an Etsy store, or it might be like a website. Highly, highly recommend her notebooks. All right, so we're going to stamp one more time. We'll stamp a different face. So again, I'm using the Jane Davenport faces stamp. Doesn't actually have a name, which is weird. There's like no name on here. It just says 4 acrylic stamps. But I will have a link for you in a little bit. All right. So let's use some of these other beautiful faces. And again, we'll go for the Nouveau hybrid ink. And we're just gonna start stamping. Maybe do one just off the page there. Just kind of peeking in the corner. One down here. And then I want to use the sentiment stamps that I've been using from Altenew. It's called Reason to Smile. I'm going to use this one. It says you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. That's an excellent sentiment. So we will just stamp this one. Ooh, I wonder if I should use color inks. I have some really great pigment inks, but they take a while to dry, and I don't want to wait. So we will stamp our sentiment also randomly throughout our page. Oh, Karen's taking off because it's 5:42 in Boston. Thanks for joining us, Karen. You can catch the rest of the video later. All right, so just doing some random stamping, nothing too fancy. And then let me grab some of these little individual sentiments here: unique, precious, special, loved, my, happy, enough, capable. Let's do enough and capable. So I'll put those here and just kind of mount them like that, kind of randomly, to build up our stampy background. What is everybody up to this weekend? Anything fun? Anything great? I went to see The Rise of Skywalker last night with Lovey. That was really fun. All right, so then we have some areas here which I can cover up with stuff, or I can stamp some more, or I can leave that for writing in case I want to document anything, in case I want to take some notes. And the microfiber cloth that I'm using, it's just like a cleaning cloth that I got from my mama when I went to visit her in California. Highly recommend it to clean your stamps. And then when the ink dries, the ink will just dry because it's like permanent ink. It just kind of it won't get on anything else. Like once it's dry, it'll still clean, and it's not going to get on you. I'm assuming that you can probably wash this in the washing machine once you're done. Ooh, somebody saw Little Women. Tell us about that. Was it good? Really, really want to watch it. I love the 1995 version. I've never seen the other one with Elizabeth Taylor, but Claire Danes and Winona Ryder and Susan Sarandon are amazing. So really like that one. So I'm keeping my expectations low for the new Little Women because I love the other one so much. I watch it every year. at Christmas. And it's a great, great film. So I'm cutting out these flowers, beautiful flowers, from this gorgeous cardstock. Oh, also tell me if you're making anything. Last week somebody was making a wedding card, or maybe that was Jennifer. Or Kate. Also tell me if you find fussy cutting relaxing. Like I think cutting out like little elements like this from your pattern paper is really relaxing, as well as if sometimes I'll stamp a bunch of flowers at one time and then I'll just sit and cut them during like a movie or during a Netflix binge session. And it's just really fun, really relaxing. There's something about it. And that way you feel a little bit productive while you're watching your shows as well. Oh no, I forgot about my coffee. It's probably all cold now. All right, so now we have all these little flowers that we can use. Just kind of glue them here and there throughout. Emma made a wedding card last weekend as well. Was there a lot of weddings going on? Everybody's making wedding cards. I'm telling you, it was more than one person. Makes me want to make a wedding card. Okay, so happy with that. Got some washi here to maybe use. So let's see, I'm thinking gold. This washi was given to me by one of my pen pals, Catherine, one of my pen pals. Excuse me. Let me just, let's see, where do I want this? Maybe there. That'll do. I feel like with journaling, I don't have to think about it so much as I would. Like if I was adding this washi tape on this card, it would take me a very long time to figure out where to put it. But with journaling, it's just like, yep, that'll do. That'll work. And then, maybe I want these over here. Yep, that'll work. Don't think about it too much, guys. Because it's just your journal. It's just for you. It's different than card making. You're not going to send it to anybody unless, of course, you swap these. It's because you can also swap these inserts with people. But you're not going to give it to anybody. Nobody has to see it if you don't want. Keep it to yourself. So that's the great option with journaling, is that you don't have to show anybody. So if you make mistakes, it's not a big deal. Nobody's going to see it. It's just for you. All right. Happy with that. I'm thinking I want to add some stickers. So here is this A4 sized, like clear wallet. It's like a document wallet. And I have some stickers. Maria says she's going to pick out some of her stuff from her stash and start a journal, which I think you should. Wow. Why doesn't this cough go away? So lots of stickers from my stash. Maybe this one. None of them really match it. maybe this one. I don't know. Maybe no stickers for today. Excuse me, goodness. Hopefully by next Saturday, I'll be better. All right, so I guess for now we'll just leave that as is. I really want to add some gemstones to this. Some sequins, sorry. And I've stuck down sequins before with my Pritt stick. It worked out okay, which I was really surprised. So I might have to do that again. Eee, yuck, my hair. Yeah, sorry. So if you just let it dry for a long time, it should work. So I have these itty bitty sequins. So I'm just gonna put, I use my finger, my nail here, and put down kind of like a glob. Oops, don't get it on the other page. A glob of Pritt stick. Maybe there, maybe here. You kind of want to cake it on, and if you let it air dry, it should stick. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Trust me, guys. I know what I'm doing, maybe. Okay. So I have these little itty bitty sequins. I don't know where I got them from. I want to say maybe, I have a feeling it was Paula Pascual, who is super lovely. You can find her on Hachanda. She's one of the presenters there. But Paula and I worked together for a short period of time at Practical before she moved on to Hachanda, which was her dream job. And she gave me, a bunch of sequins that she had in her stash. Because she said, like, oh, you make shaker cards, use these. But she said it in her super cute Spanish accent, of course. All right. That is cool. I'm just, so see, it'll kind of stay. It'll kind of stay there. Just let it dry, give it a day, and it should stick. So I'm gonna set that aside. I have space here now to do some journaling, or sometimes I'll go back and just keep adding like more die cuts or do more stamping. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave that because it gives me an excellent little journaling space there. So that is that. Hooray! So we've made a card, a journal entry, and now it's time to make an ATC size card. So super excited for that. Now you can use these cards for trading, like if you trade ATC cards, or also pocket letters, which I don't know if you know this about me. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I am the founder and creator of Pocket Letters, and I don't really swap anymore because there's just too many people that want to swap and I can't swap with everyone. So what I do now is when I do make pocket letters, I give them away on my blog. So stay tuned for that. I should have more giveaways. So the, excuse me, give me one sec. So the size for these in the pockets, let me find one in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, here's one I did for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna give this one away very soon. So this is a Valentine's Day one. So here it is. This is a trading card insert, and there's 9 cards in there. These are ATC size cards. So that's 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And then you fill these up, you decorate the front, and then on the back or in the front, wherever you want, you can include little like paper clips, little washi samples, maybe a tea bag. And you also include a handwritten note or a letter. And then these fold up like this, and you can pop it in an envelope. As you can see, this one is a little bit bulky. So you might need a bigger envelope. These should fit in a standard, what do you call it? Standard envelope. If they're not so bulky, you can just fit them in there. So yeah, so I'm gonna make one of these cards that goes in here just to give some inspiration. I really like this one. I forgot I had made this. This was last year. I'm really struggling with my cough right now. I don't know why. I was feeling a lot better. All right, so we're gonna trim down our little leftover piece of card over here that we had from earlier. So I'll trim it down to the ATC size, to pocket letter sized, which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And if you want more information on pocket mail, then you can head to my channel. There's a whole playlist on them, I think. I hope there is. I'm pretty sure I organized it that way, or if not, you can head to pocketletters.com, and there is a link there called the checklist link, and you can get a free checklist for everything that you need. Now, as far as finding the page protector inserts that you need, trading card inserts, I used to have my own when I lived in the States, so you could buy those from me. They were special ones with little flaps, but when I moved, I couldn't manufacture them anymore because it was going to be very expensive, so I stopped. But you can get them on Amazon if you... I'll have a link for you. I'll post it right after the broadcast. I'll post it in the video description for this broadcast, so you can head there and check it out. So now I have 2. Maybe I'll do 2 if there's time. I'm trying to keep these broadcasts to an hour, because I don't know if you guys want to hang out here all day. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Goodness gracious. This cough just won't leave me. All right. So let's actually use this one, because this is a really pretty scrap. I'll also cut that down to 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. That's the magic number. Magic number for pocket letters and also ATC cards. So I'm thinking of that. Looks good. So I'm going to do kind of like a halfsies halves. What do you call it? Like a half layer? Half layer? I don't know if that's right. You'll see what I mean in just a bit. That's some stunning paper, guys. I'm really happy with that paper. All right, and then I'm going to trim off the excess there. And the other bit, I can leave that here. You can make a pocket with this if you just add the adhesive here and here and here. Maybe some red liner tape, and then you could fill that with a little something, a little surprise in there for your pen pal, which that would be really cute. Or what you can do is cut this diagonally. Cut this on the diagonal, so you line up the 2 points of your card on your cut line. And then you have that option as well. So you can do something kind of like this. But I'm liking this one very, very much. And now let's add one of our beautiful Jane Davenport girls. Which, let's see, where did my stamps go? Where did they go? Oh, found them. They were on the floor. So which one would go good for here? She's a little bit too big. Maybe this one. Maybe that one. That one might do. I don't know. I really like this one. The one that I used for the card earlier. No, sorry, for my journaling layout. So I'm just going to stamp her on this piece of watercolor cardstock. This little strip. Making sure my stamp is mounted properly. Ooh, I should have stamped her lower. No, that'll work. Let's see, this washi tape is real pretty. Let me put some of that. I don't know, what do you think? Maybe not. All right, so I'm going to, this one definitely needs some color. So I'm gonna use some of my watercolor palette to give her some color. Bring back my swatch before I commit. Maria says that she's feeling very inspired today. I'm so happy. Because there's nothing like getting crafty. Let's see. All right, that'll do. So we're just adding a light little wash over her face. And then we're gonna cut her out and add it to our card over here, a little ATC sized, pocket letter size card. Give her a little bit, do a little contour right under her cheekbone. Oh, maybe that was a little bit too much contour. Got a little heavy-handed there. You know what it is that I do recommend this is when you get some stamps is to just stamp them on a piece of white cardstock just a bunch of times and then just practice coloring them. Once you get more comfortable with your stamps, you'll kind of know what you can do with them, because I think I just put too much contour on her, which is fine. I'll just even it all out. But once you get more comfortable with your stamps, you kind of get better at coloring them, especially like if you're doing any kind of alcohol marker coloring. You'll just get more comfortable as you familiarize yourself with your stamps. All right, let's put some color on her cheeks. I don't know how I feel about this watercolor paper, because it almost looks like it's, I don't know, like it's gonna not break. What's the term? Like when you're using paper that's not for watercoloring, it kind of starts to like disintegrate a little bit. So it's kind of doing it here, and I'm not too happy about it. So when you're doing watercoloring, always have a little swatch, and always have a smaller, different brushes. It'll make it easier to color. But always swatch your colors if you're concerned about what shade you're making. Like swatch it on a piece of cardstock that's the same as what you're coloring on. So this is from the same piece of cardstock, just so you know how the color is going to act. Ooh, I was going to mention earlier that if you have any like crafty requests, if there's anything that you would like to see me make, as long as it's not anything with sewing, paper crafting, let me know and I can try to squeeze in those tutorials into these Saturday morning crafty sessions, which I am going to do every Saturday. I think at 10 a.m. I think that's a good time for me. Let me know if there's a time that might work out better for you. We might try this in the evening sometime. Maybe next week I'll be all better. All right. So, yep. She is so pretty. So we're just gonna cut her out. Do you do quill writing? No. I don't even know what that is. Is that with, like when you do paper quilling? Or do you mean quill like hand lettering? Do you mean paper quilling? Or do you mean writing with like a calligraphy brush? Which I can do. Not very well, but I can try. And I'm also willing to try new things as well, guys. So as long as it's not sewing or knitting or anything like that. Just struggle with that. So I'm going to come back here to this paper. Tracy Martindale says, anytime is good for her. Cool. I like mornings. Honestly, if I could do this earlier, it would be even better. Because I like Saturday mornings. Because it's the start of the weekend. You have your whole weekend ahead. Saturday mornings are cool. Maybe. I'll put that one up there. Maybe have her here. Maybe add. Where's the rest of my scraps? Maybe add another one of these. I'm going to cut another one of these to add next to her face. Almost like there, as if there's a, or maybe we'll give her flower hair. I'm not sure yet. Oops, sorry. I really need to fix my laptop and see what's going on there, because it would help to have just on the side what you're seeing, so I know exactly where my frame is. That would be helpful. Let's see. That will work. Looks like a hat. Baseball hat. I don't know. I think what I need is a bigger one of these flowers. This paper is gorgeous, and it kind of hurts me a little bit to cut into it. But these flowers, I need them just as standalone elements. She looks so funny. Maybe like that. She looks hilarious. She looks like a person that could pull this off. So we're gonna glue it down because I don't want to think about it too much. Now, I was gonna say, I want to read all your comments once I'm all done. I'll go back and read them and answer any questions. However, unfortunately, the way YouTube Live works, it doesn't let me respond to the comments in the live chat section, because once the live is over, that particular section kind of disappears. So any answers to your comments will be in the comment section of the video, if that makes any sense. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's not very helpful. All right, there is her flower hair. So check the comments after the broadcast once I've had time to read them all, and I will, if you had any questions there that I missed, I'm sorry. It's really hard to see the screen when I'm crafting. So I do apologize if I've missed any of your comments. All right, time to add a sentiment. We will add, going back to my Reason to Smile Altenew sentiment set, which I will also include a link to. We're gonna add So Incredibly Beautiful. Actually, let's add So Incredibly Beautiful, Stronger Than You Seem, and My Universe, because I kind of want them to look like sentiment stickers. So I'm gonna go over here and just stamp these. Ooh, they'll barely fit. Cool, so I'm gonna stamp them on this piece of scrappy cardstock. And I'm just gonna stamp them in black. So let's line these up on my stamping block. And if they're upside down, that's all right. I just want to make sure they're lined up, because then we can trim them out. Ooh, that one's barely gonna make it. I don't think it's gonna work. All right, I'll stamp it the other way in just a bit. So let's stamp these guys first. That Stronger wasn't a good one, so I'll just do it down here. One more time. That's cool. That'll work. And then this one, which I forget what it says. So Incredibly Beautiful. I'll stamp that going this way. And then I'm going to trim these out. So I want these to be itty bitty. And then I can just kind of stack them. Not stack them, but kind of glue them on top of. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, stack them. I will stack them. This one's a little crooked, but that's okay. I like these stamps because they kind of have a typewritten kind of effect, kind of font. That one looks good. Ooh, maybe I only need 2. Yeah, we'll just use the So Incredibly Beautiful and Stronger Than You Think. That'll work. And if they're a little bit, I'm kind of gluing them a little bit offset so it's not so polished since she's got flower hair going on. You figure we can be a little bit more artistic. I feel like she needs one more flower in her hair. Let's find another flower for her. So here is a little scrap. I'm gonna add this green flower. Excuse me. This one here on that corner. Just to add a pop of color, pop of green. We'll trim off the excess on that. And then I'm gonna grab this green, because there's some green up here. I wanna put some green down there. Just a little bit of green, just to kind of balance it out. I can't wait to read your comments. Thank you so, so much for taking time out of your Saturday morning to come craft with me. I really didn't want to lose touch with you guys after leaving Practical Publishing. I wanted to keep in touch, so I'm happy that we can still do this, still do little live podcasts. So hopefully you can continue joining me. All right, time to trim the excess. And thank you for your patience with the cameras and the comments. I really need to get my setup just right so that I'm able to read your comments as we're going along, so that I can see you, see what you're saying, so we can have a chat. Ooh, that got a little bit too offset. That's cool. All right. So then that way you would make 8 more kind of similar designs, kind of to complement each other, and add them to your pocket letter insert. Or you can do, or you can swap them with somebody if you'd like. So super fun. We did a lot, guys. Look at everything we made. Journal entry. I can journal this now. Do a little bit of journaling. Maybe I'll journal about today's live and what I can do to make it better for you guys, for everybody. We made a card. So pretty. So pretty. Actually, I'm gonna give these away. Let's give them away. So, let's see, how are we gonna do this? I'll send these to you guys. Not my journal, but I'll pick 2 people to send these to. So I guess I will randomly pick, like if you've left a comment throughout, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And then I'll contact you. So I'll announce the winner. I'll put it in the comment section. So check back, if you could just please check back, maybe tomorrow. Give people some more time to comment. So if you check back tomorrow, I will announce the winners in the comment section, and I'll mail these to you guys. To the winners. Does that sound good? I hope that sounds good. So leave a comment, and then you can guys, 2 people, one for you, maybe you. Guys, this cold is really starting to bug me. It just needs to go away. It needs to go. All right, switching back. Let's switch over. Give me 1 sec. Nope. There it is. That's the ceiling. Hello. Yay. I'm so happy you guys joined me. Thank you, thank you. Maria says that she really enjoyed this and she's feeling very inspired and can't wait to get into a craft room. I'm so glad, Maria. Crafting is fun. Crafting is good for you. Jennifer says her son had a cough for 7 weeks. No, don't tell me that. I'm like on week 2. Yeah, no, I don't want that. All right. Oh no, Laura, you missed it. You were poorly. I'm so sorry. Good thing that colds are not contagious via phones, because that would be, we would all be in big trouble. Tracy says that she's thoroughly enjoyed today and she's off to her craft room. I'm so glad, because really, if I can inspire you to make stuff, make beautiful things, then I'm glad. I'm glad for that. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Laura. First week at the new job was excellent. Wonderful people. Beautiful location. Oh, I was going to say, if you want to follow me, my personal Instagram, I post there quite a bit because I love Instagram. So you can follow me there. It's JJ in Manchester. So JJ, the letter J, another J, in IN, JJIN, and then Manchester. JJ in Manchester. And I post there. You can see where I work, my new team. They're so lovely. So lovely. Beautiful place. I'm excited. All right, so I am off. I'm going to try to film a YouTube video just for, like a regular YouTube video for my channel. I don't know what just quite yet. Aw, Laura says CraftStash Live doesn't feel the same without you. Oh, you're so sweet. I think Lou is amazing. Lou Collins is amazing. And you're still going to see the same amazing special guests like Christina Griffiths and Helen Griffin and Claire Rollins and Olga Draktarenko. So it's going to just be a little bit different. And once you get used to it, once you get used to the change, to the newness of it, I think you're going to love it. So, and I'm sad because actually my lunch break is at 12, so I miss it. But my working hours might change. But that would be cool if I could watch it along with you guys. Because that would be fun. That would be great too. Then we could hang out in the chat. All right. Oh, Anne. Hello. I saw you earlier. You probably commented. I missed them. I will read the comments now and answer your questions in the question section. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next Saturday morning I will be feeling a lot better. Also, if you'd be so kind as to tell your friends, tell your crafty friends in your craft groups that they can join me Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Start off your crafty day right. Get some inspiration, get some ideas. Awesome. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. All right, gonna sign off. Have an excellent weekend. Have a wonderful week. Yeah. Thank you. I'll see you guys, all right? Take good care. I love you guys. Bye. I'll see you.